Well, what lies ahead? This game's so damn pretty. Just like looking around at it, really. Oh, what? Oh, it's just like a purple sheen to everything from all the lights. I thought I actually saw something over there. There's a lot going on here. So I did a little research, and these things accrue at like... It's like a centimeter per 100 years, to give us some idea. Stalagmites and stalactites are pretty slow developing, so we're talking about some far future going on here.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
Did I just forget how to interact with these or something? There we go. Oh, there it is. I wasn't scanning it correctly.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
We wouldn't want to have swear words in our video game for little baby children. Oh, wait. I wonder if they did censor swearing in this game. We wouldn't want the ASRB to catch on that we said the naughty bad words in our game where people murder each other, probably. Lots of bodies around here. Damn. So they were recording the... They're actually specifically trying to record their thoughts.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well.
They're missing a shoe. It's a lot more obvious when you're in the scanning mode than when you're walking around, but they have a missing shoe. You have a missing shoe.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted... And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine.
This is one hell of a morbid find for a small child to be finding just on our own. It's like, oh yeah, it's basically a mass grave, you know, but you get to hear them all, their last thoughts before they died, just to make it even more morbid. You're missing a shoe.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there, wearing that retro wave dress, and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
Are we gonna find a stack of left shoes somewhere? That's where we're going, right? They're probably counting the number of bodies to keep track of how many people died here. Was it a mass execution of some kind, or are these victims that they needed to count?
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
How many are there here? It almost feels like a responsibility for us to go through and find every single one we can, because they specifically recorded their final thoughts for posterity, and I don't think anyone's discovered them. Look at that. Look how many layers there are out to that holographic display. The answer is 5. There are 5 layers. That's freaky. So you have to look at it dead on to get the intended effect, presumably. Although that's probably not supposed to look like that ever. It's probably just because the whole thing's glitched out and ruined. So it's just showing all the different layers at once when it's supposed to be trying to make an actual... It's supposed to try to make something that's actually visible when it's functioning normally. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to find a bunch of shoes somewhere. Somebody... The important thing to take from that... Oh.
Hey, Aloy! Are you down there?
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
So we're not completely... Oh, there we go. We're not alone. The important takeaway about the fact that all those shoes are missing is that...
Coming.
We don't know what it means necessarily, but the main thing we do know it means is that somebody was alive afterwards. The whole thing with their suicide or death or execution or whatever was intentional, and somebody was specifically left behind to keep track of it all. Because somebody took all their shoes. Somebody was keeping track of them.
Aloy! Come to my voice!
I hear you.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come! Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good.
That wasn't just the berries.
Now eat the berries.
Blech.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Just as a quick aside, I like to think that human society was so advanced that they invented crazy, like, medically healing plants that just were so effective, but they were also, like they're super effective medicine, but also they would naturally reproduce because they were plants, and so they were infinitely reproducible, and they weren't expensive or anything. And so, like, after the genetic research in the first place was done, they'd have like super plants that could heal people. that's a really cool thing to think about. And the idea that society maybe would break down, and then said greenhouses or whatever where they were making these medical plants would just spread into the wilderness and just overcome society. Like suddenly the world's just covered in like crazy engineered plants. Like that's a fun sci-fi apocalypse concept.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
So where can I get one? Because this holographic display is ridiculous and I love it and I want it. It even can adapt to knowing that the bow is a bow. So now we know it doesn't just interact with sci-fi instruments and computers.
We'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
We're starting with a machine and not that boar?
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
I thought the boar was scripted, but maybe it's just randomly wandering around by happenstance, if we're not here for that.
There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
It's neat how they have a tail for counterbalance.
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
These plants actually animate pretty well around your movements, too. By video game standards, for sure.
Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on.
You know, you're wearing little bits and pieces of machines, too.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
The technology is supposedly forbidden, but you're wearing little chunks of it all over your body. It's not functional machinery, but it's artificial constructs.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
He is very disciplined about his own exile, which is odd. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. Whoa, she works fast. Look at that water effect. You look at it too closely and you can kind of see the gaps and...
These are called striders.
You can see where the simulation doesn't quite work, but it's pretty convincing at first at the very least. Water's hard.
Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
It's gotta be a dangerous stampede, right?
Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them.
Got him.
Those will do. Follow.
Yeah, but what if I took all of them? Just fill my entire inventory, and we'll just run around like lunatics with a million rocks. So I assume we're gonna do a classic like stealth distraction thing, right? Let's grab that. I'm still surprised we're not starting off by hunting animals, just because you'd think we'd start off with something that's just, you know, here's how you survive. Because I assume, even if there is a bunch of machine life, we still need to, you know, actually consume food.
Aloy, come now.
Rost and Aloy. How many puns are there going to be in the names?
There's the herd. All right, it's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them, draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy, unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Someone's got to be making these things, right? Unless they can self-reproduce. Aim the distraction rock. Okay.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
I did. It's got to be a hell of a stab. That thing's plated. Does have like a weird cable body though.
Come, girl, it's safe now.
I wonder how much of its body is all chunks of wire that you can just cut at. Overgathering. Too much gathering. Let's just go overkill on this. There we go.
Harvest the kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
We hold it. They have metal shards and wire. Okay. It's a take all button,
Use
thankfully.
the stalks as arrow shafts and metal shards for arrowheads.
So L1 then down leads to our bow, and we can craft arrows for it. There we go. So we're using pieces of wood from the area, and we're using the metal shards from the actual enemy to craft a total of 20 arrows.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
As expected,
Let's put those arrows to use.
as expected, left trigger is aim. That's a hell of a sun flare.
Here, stay low in the grass and be quiet.
Alright, so where do I
It's
aim?
time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
Ah, and this is where we cheat. So there's its body. We can tag them. Sure. But what about its weaknesses? How do I identify its weaknesses? Oh, the back thing there? Can I point at that? Is that a... Oh, it's a canister. Is that where its fuel is? Interesting. Can I get any closer? Let's see. So there's the eye. There's the blaze canister. Are there other spots?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Okay, I was trying to find another weak point, but apparently I just had to turn off the scanning thing and we were good. Hey there. The question is, how much drop-off is there?
Again!
Uh-oh. Are you not dead yet? I targeted the eye and the canister.
Keep firing!
I think hitting the canister made it useless, because it was only slightly stepping forward. That must have disabled it, but didn't kill it instantly. Metal shards and wire, alright.
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Weird how it has like a gut. I know we're supposed to go somewhere, but let's look at this guy. So he's got cables going back and forth. He's got an articulated spine. I'm trying to figure out the point of some of these things. These are almost like mud flaps or something. The musculature I can buy, because you would simulate musculature probably. Maybe not that articulately, but still. The part where it has a gut, though, that's slightly odd. Because what does it have in that area of its body? And what is that? Is that just another rock? Nope, that's a blaze canister. Got one. Alright, let's do the story. Do I have a sprint meter anywhere? I don't think I do. I think I can just run as much as I want. I'll take it. Are we gonna save that guy? Has he been attacked? This running's going on for longer than I expected. It's like dramatic music, but then we're still not there. Ooh, fireflies. Look at those. Do they scatter when you go near them?
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and they will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Well, oh, there goes my bow. Thanks for your help.
Need to do this slowly and quietly.
So I need to avoid its path, so it'll go by and I can go to the other bush. I don't have a weapon, so I have to be careful here. He was so resigned to that guy dying. I assume that sometime soon he's gonna have to learn to respect the power of this thing that I have now. Probably right about now, right? Like once this works out, he's gotta understand that this thing actually does something. Kinda wish the camera could pan out for this scene, get a little further away. Okay, so let's scan you next. So you go back and forth like this. So it should actually be clear, but I don't know how soon he'll turn around, so I'm waiting for him to go. Oh, he's going that way first. Never mind. That kid should really be crawling towards a bush, though, instead of just sitting in the open. I'm still farming. There's one watcher over there. Got open water. Another watcher off there in the distance. He's not looking over here right now.
To see their paths.
She's repeating herself now. Careful, careful,
Almost
careful.
there.
There we go. Here's a raccoon. Look at the little guy. Oh. You don't see raccoons very often in video games. Not high on the list of wildlife priorities, generally.
There he is.
Hey, dummy, there's a bush over here. Get in the bush.
Hey,
What? How is this?
shh. Follow me.
So is his arm broken or not?
How do you know to avoid them?
I mean, even without this power, they clearly walk back and
Doing
forth.
this.
It's not the most complicated idea.
How is this possible?
How is this possible? You mean you just don't go in front of them? That's impossible. I don't understand. You're gonna really revolutionize us all with your wily ways. I pretty much just walked in a straight line and stopped once so far.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just want to...
Boy!
Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother! Ugh.
Are we making a decision here? Aim for his head, knock the rock from his hands, or drop your rock. Wow. We're choosing between might, heart, and thought. Ah, crap, I missed the tutorial. Oh, well. I was distracted by the dialogue wheel on the bottom. I'm like, ooh, Mass Effect. And I was looking at that, and I wasn't expecting the thing on the top of the screen to disappear before I got a chance to look at it. So I guess we're doing role-playing decisions here, which is a surprise. I didn't know that this game had decisions in it. That's neat. So I'm looking forward to seeing the tribe, by the way. This mother tribe situation. It might just be a original religious thing, but I'm kind of hoping it's something really, like a really creepy sci-fi concept, like the Thorian or something, where like a bunch of people are sort of indoctrinated into some sort of hive mind thing, and it's clouding the way they behave. We don't know yet, because we haven't spent a single moment around the actual primary tribe yet. We're just encountering various people wandering around. So you can do something violent, thoughtful, and heart-like. Crap. How much do you want to bet that these decisions affect your stats or something like that? And that's probably what that tutorial was saying. I bet these are the different branches you can go on. Well, I'm a big fan of brains.
Hey!
Children, away from there! Back to picking berries!
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard, and it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Well, look at you. That was a hell of a cool transition right there. The mid-jump, suddenly a completely different person. She became a bona fide badass. Does my thing still work? Yep, there it is. How long has this thing functioning at this point? We got training dummies. I guess it's waterproof.